Welcome everyone. I think we are on live finally. Today is race day, Japanese Grand Prix Formula 1 24 career mode. I am Dani Lozano and this is my YouTube gaming channel Floss F1G. You are very welcome. Don't forget to subscribe if you really want to see a different career mode. And today, as always, we are making this live stream as the race preview of the Japanese Grand Prix Suzuka round 4 of my Formula 1 24 career mode. If you are following this weekend, nice streamings on Twitch, that by the way, the race will be all live here on my Twitch channel. In just 50 minutes the race will start, Japanese Grand Prix. This is my Twitch channel. You have the link in the description of this live, I think in the comments below as well, so don't forget follow me on Twitch as well to see the full race all live with me. But first of all, here on YouTube, let's do the race preview where we prepare the tire strategy and we talk a bit about the start, about what we can expect from the race. Yesterday in qualifying, you watched my live streams on Twitch. You watched that was again a very bad qualifying for me. For qualifying this season, third qualifying of the four, where I was last. I was the slowest car. And for this is the fourth time of four this season that I will be starting last place. Yes, it's not very positive, to be honest, in terms of expectation for the race. But as we saw in the previous race in Australia, this year, at least in this game, I'm strongest in race than in qualifying. Yesterday in qualifying, I have to be honest, the crash that I suffered in the first lap cost me a lot of track time, a lot of confidence with the car, and I paid the price in qualifying. Even I was close, I was able to pass to Q2, but a mistake in the first sector where I pushed too much the car cost me 3/4 tenths that will give me the ticket to pass to Q2 and I will be starting a much better place. But that was yesterday. Today is a new day. Today we have a new race and it's a new opportunity to gain places. Nothing to lose. Once again, I will start last. Before to go to the tire strategy and to talk about and to discuss about more things about the race, let's as always read the messages we have from my engineer Mark. As you can see, the race, no rain at all. I prefer that, no rain. Suzuka is a lovely track to drive in dry conditions. Let's read the message from my engineer. Hi Danny, we've all been putting in the leg work for 4 months back at the factory and throughout the weekend as well, but the only thing that really matters is today. So let's make all that effort worthwhile and make this another race to remember, okay? I will be supporting you as best as I can from the world. Mark, thank you so much. My engineer giving me confidence, positive message as always. That's nice. Before to go to the race, let's check some details more. I passed 3 of the 4 goals we have set for this weekend. That's nice. Probably next weekend we will check a bit more this section, and I would like to see how is my car, the components of my power unit. As you can see, after 3 races and all sessions done except racing here in Suzuka, we have the internal combustion engine at 27%, the kinetic at 14%, the heat motor generate unit 21%, energy store and 25%. That's critical, guys. I will suffer a bit with this. I only have 2 components for the season. The turbo is in 23% and control electronics in 8%. This is good. And the gearbox is in 26%. The car is in good shape, more or less, after almost 4 rounds. Now, it's time for the race preview. And let's go to the grid and let's discuss more about everything related to this race in Suzuka. Well, let's see what happens. By the way, thank you so much to everyone who is watching these streamings, everyone who is commenting, everyone who is giving like to these videos. This channel is really small, very small, but I see when you put the like in the videos. I like so much because I know that you're supporting my videos and you like and you watch them. I hope to grow up this channel little by little. I think I have a very particular way to play, but I think a lot of people can enjoy this way I play these games. Much more different to other content creators, but it's my style, it's what I like, so I'm sure a lot of people will enjoy it in the future. But thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for your support as always. I'm saying now that we are only 177 subscribers, I think. Let's listen.
Welcome along to the legendary Suzuka. This classic racetrack boasts a long history dating right back to 1962 when it was first opened. Will more history be written here today at the Japanese Grand Prix? We're southwest of the city of Nagoya today at the unique figure-of-8 Suzuka circuit. 3.6 miles and 18 corners make up a lap here, with average speeds approaching 136 miles per hour. DRS will be available, of course, into the potential passing opportunity at turn 1, although the best place for overtaking will be through 130R and into the final chicane. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And starting next to them is George Russell. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Fernando Alonso, Perez, Hamilton, Sainz, Leclerc, Oscar Piastri, Stroll, Tsunoda, Ricciardo, Gasly, Ocon, Albon, Bottas, Norris,
Lando penalty.
Hulkenberg, Magnussen, Joe, and Daniel. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? And alongside me today, a man who I'm always pleased to see join me in the commentary box, Anthony Davidson. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
Okay, mate, I know it's not a great position to be starting on the grid, and it also puts us slap bang in the middle of the danger zone where risk is high. So be careful, pick your battles, and let's see if we can pick a few positions off along the way.
That's the goal, guys. Let's try it. Well, here we are. As you can see, I'm last. Lando Norris received a grid penalty. It's very at the back of the grid. It's just there in 13th place, 14, something like that. And we have in front the Sauber of Joe, and a bit more ahead, the Haas, Magnussen and Hulkenberg. These three drivers will be our main rivals in the race starts. But first of all, let's go into the tire strategy, which is the most important part. Well, this is what... Wow, the computer is saying me. Okay, this is interesting. They are suggesting me one single stop, and I thought it would be two. If you are following this weekend my streamings on Twitch in the Japanese Grand Prix, I was talking about tire wear, that here is massive, it's super high, especially in the soft. The soft is the tire that I think anyone wants, because I was testing the tire in practice, and after 3 laps the tire was completely destroyed. No grip, sliding a lot. I don't think I will use this tire, to be honest. I think it's not worthy for race. The medium is not bad, but after 8 or 9 laps I felt that drop off a lot. And I think the key here, as happened in Australia, is the hard tire. That's why at the beginning of the weekend, in the weekend preview that we were doing here on YouTube as well, I told you a lot of times that to have 2 sets of hards could be very important for the race. In the Australian Grand Prix I did 2 stops using the 2 hard tires I have and the medium, and to be honest was very good, especially in the last stint with a new hard. in the last laps I was quicker than the rest of my competitors, and I was gaining places. Question here is that the team is giving me one piece stop strategy, but I'm not sure. I think one stop is not possible. It's possible, but I will suffer a lot the last 10 laps of the stint on medium. So my intention is to do a similar strategy than in Australia, but changing the order of the compound tires. In Australia I start on hard, then I put medium, and I ended in a new set of hards. And I think here I will start on medium, and I will stop 2 times for hard tire. I think the hard tire will be key at the end of the race, guys, especially in this track. So my idea is to start on medium, but adding a new set of a new stint on hards. And let's see if we can gain time in that way. My idea is to stop very early, something like that, and then putting the hard tire at some point in lap 19. After 19, in lap 13, stop for a tire change, then doing 19 laps on hard and 21 on a new set of hards. The projected race time is telling me that I will lose 12 seconds, but to be honest, I'm not sure, guys. I'm not sure. As I said, tire wear was very high. I think I can increase a bit more the length of the stints. I think I can increase it a bit more even, and to do something like this, something like that. So for me, this is the ideal strategy. Now I am a bit confusing because, as I said, team is telling that I will lose 13 seconds doing that. That is a lot of time. But I think this is the ideal strategy, guys. I don't know what to say. For me, this is ideal. Let's check another possibilities, but I think this is what I will use. If we, for example, try to start on, let's say, on hard and then put in the medium. For example, doing this strategy, wow, following the numbers, I'm gaining 8 seconds. Wow, that's even, I can gain even 8.6 seconds doing this strategy. Wow, it's a lot of time, guys. I don't know what to say. Wow, now I have doubts, guys. I don't know what to do, guys. If this is true, there is 17 seconds between 2 stops and 1 stops. But question is this real or not? Wow, now I have a lot of doubts, guys. To do 31 laps on hard is possible. It's possible, to be honest. But wow, I don't know. The problem, the problem is if I do 1 stop, I will stuck behind the train of cars a lot of time, especially people who will go longer. But if I do 2 stops, I will stop much earlier and probably 1 more time than most of the cars. But in my second stint on hards, I will be much faster because the people who will be on 1 stop will be managing tires and also fighting with another drivers, and they will lose a lot of time. So that's the question. If I try to undercut a lot of cars, or try to stay behind managing tires but being stuck behind the train of cars, that's the question. In Australia, for example, I lost a lot of time because of that, because I was stuck in the first and second stint behind some cars that were fighting each other, and I lost time there. And I was stopping like 1 or 2 laps later than most of the cars that were ahead of me. And I always exiting the pits of the pits in behind them. So Suzuka is a track that is not easy to pass. It's even difficult than in Australia. That's why I think the undercut is more effective here. By the other hand, I will have to do one stop more than people who will try one stop. But I think this is. I have to use the two set of hearts. I think, guys. I think this is what I wanna do. That's why I reserve at the beginning of the weekend these two sets of hearts to use them. I will try to. I think I will use the two stops strategy, and I will not obey or to follow the strategy that the team is saying me. Let's take a risk, let's gamble, because we are last, nothing to lose. So I think let's see what happens. I will have a message. I will start on hards, stay behind, get move laps in for practice reasons, and then attack at the end of the race. Yeah, it's another possibility. But as I said, if I use the hard at the beginning, I will be stuck a lot of time behind cars if they are battling, and if I have troubles to pass, I will lose a lot of time, and people who will go to two stops probably will undercut me. So I don't know, but yes, another possibility to get more laps for practice. Yeah, it's not a bad reason, but to be honest, I don't know, guys. I had so bad experience in Australia when I did two stops and I stopped later than the rest of the cars and I suffered the undercut, that I don't know, guys. But yeah, the two possibilities are real. Question is, I follow my plan or I follow the numbers. Maybe I had to follow the numbers, so I don't know. If a lot of people tell me that I should do this strategy in the chat, I will do it. But for the moment, I think I will follow this one. But as I said, probably I don't know, guys. I have a lot of dubs. So yeah. Anyway, let's check a bit the grid now. Let's think about it a bit more at the end. Before the end of the live stream, I will take the final decision, guys. I don't know what to do right now. As I said, we have Joe behind, in front, sorry. Magnussen, and then it's Hülkenberg. By the way, I forget to put the fuel. Normally in the previous races, I start with 1 lap extra of fuel, and I end the race more or less in the same target. I was not having troubles with fuel. Australia is a bit more demanding on fuel than Suzuka, as far as I know. So probably let's take a risk reducing a bit more the fuel quantity. Probably let's put it in 0.7 over. I think this could be great. As I said, we have Joe, Magnussen, Hülkenberg. The race start here is really tricky because turn 1, that is a double right-hand corner, gives you the possibility to pass cars, but always there is a big risk to have contact and damage the car as well, and to be pushed wide by another car, especially if you are trying the outside of the corner. And normally, if you go by the outside, you gain places because there is more grip at the outside, and you will have the inside in turn 3 as well. But also there is a risk that you can be pushed a bit wide into the garage. We are in the inside, so probably in the start I will have to stick in the inside, and it will be difficult for me to pass cars. But if someone in front try some kind of move and they are battling, I can use the inside to try to pass some cars. My idea will be to try to start very well, very good, and to pass Joe just immediately at the start. But always this is theory. We have to do it later on. Anyway, I try to don't take so much risks. My idea is to maintain the car in one piece at the start. The thing is, if you start on medium, you waste your fastest tire or early. Of course, your hards will be better at the end, but is the difference big enough? I don't know, man. That's a problem that we don't know exactly. It's true that the medium is a powerful tire at the end, but the tire wear is high. I'm not sure if I will be able to maintain in a good shape the medium, especially in the last. If I do an stint of 22 laps at the end, I'm not sure if I will be able to maintain the tire alive in the last 6-7 laps, because in the practice medium tire was good, but after 10 or 11 laps the performance drop a bit, so I don't know. But you are right. Okay, if we are able to manage the medium at the end and I'm able to maintain in the right window and don't lock up so much, and I'm maintaining alive, maybe I can gain a lot of time at the end of the race doing a final stint on medium, especially if I have ahead people on hard tire, for example, you know. Yeah, to be honest, maybe I have to take one stop strategy. Maybe I have to take it. Can I try? Well, let's use it. Let's take a gamble, no? Okay. Maybe hard, medium. Then this way you are more confident with the word. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. If I do this strategy, I have not to take care or to be worried so much for the tires, because I know I will be in good shape every stint, because the laps I'm doing are not so much. Also, there is another possibility. Maybe if I stop very early in lap 12, the AI cars reacts to my pit stop and they covers themselves speed in the next lap. In that way, I will have a trouble with that, because if I'm not able to undercut cars and to be on free air on my pace in the second stint into a stop strategy, my strategy will be ruined, because my idea is to have clean track, doing 2 stops. Meanwhile, the cars are in front, battling each other, you know. But if they are react to my pit stop and I'm stuck, obviously this strategy won't work at all. That's another possibility as well. So, but yeah, it's interesting what you are saying, and you made me think about it. So maybe it's a better choice, the one-stop strategy, you know, because what I said before, this strategy is about to stay, you know, to stay on track a lot of time. Problem is, as I said, if I'm stuck behind a big train of cars, that's my main concern about this strategy. And also, at some point, I will be passed by another cars that will stop earlier than me, especially in the final laps of this stint. I think every strategy have pros and cons. It's, you know, it's difficult. The number says that this strategy is around 15 seconds faster than this one, but you have to take in account different factors, as cars that comes behind, passing you or not, if you are stuck or not. Also depends of how many cars will do one stop strategy. I mean hard, medium, not medium, hard. Yeah, that will be interesting as well. Let's check it. If we use hard, medium, maybe it will be something like that. Maybe 20 laps, 19. Let's try Well, it's not bad, this strategy. It's not bad. Using 21 laps the first set. No, maybe 20, 22, or 19, 22. Yeah, maybe this strategy is good as well. It's not bad. Well, it's not bad. It's not bad. Number says that it's a bit slower than, but it's just about a couple of temps. Yeah, maybe I like it. I like it. Okay, let's try your idea. Yeah, okay. It's not bad. Maybe I can finish the last 12 laps flying on medium and low fuel. That could be interesting. And also, if there is a safety car, especially at the middle of the race on the hard, we can have margin to even stop earlier for medium, to do maybe 60-70 laps. Okay, I like it. Thank you for your advices. Okay, let's take this strategy. Problem is that I will stop a bit later. Maybe what I can do is to extend a bit more the second stint and to try the undercut pitting a bit earlier on hard. Something like that. And extending a bit more the stint on medium, the second stint. That looks the pace is stable. I do a lot of races. I believe that I will do one stop, but they have to save a lot. Like you said, this way you will be a rocket ship at the end of the race. Yeah, that's the idea. That's the idea, man. Okay, let's try this strategy. I think it's a good strategy, especially at the final stint. Let's try again. Okay, we have a strategy. Thank you for your advices. As you are doing, anyone who is in the chat can discuss about it as well. Not only for this race, for the future. And you said, as you did. And that's why I like to play these games with all of you here on live. We can discuss, we can make plans about the strategy, and you can help me, as you did. Okay, that's our strategy then. Hard, medium. Okay, everything is done. Now, in 22 minutes, I will be racing on Twitch. Now, I will end this stream. And don't forget, follow me on Twitch. Extremely important, follow me on Twitch, guys. That is where you can follow all my sessions on live. And let's see what happened in race. So, thank you so much for watching this live. Thank you for commenting on your ideas. And as I said, see you in Twitch in 22 minutes. And let's see what happened, guys. Japanese Grand Prix, round 4. I'm last again. Nothing to lose. Here we go.